It's been a while. Do you know what time it is? It is 11:11-ish on a Sunday, and it's time for your sacred Sunday service with your favorite pirate captain, with your favorite goddess king, with your favorite hoodoo reverend, Lady Speech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. It's so funny when I went to log on today, I looked at my notes and I saw that it is exactly a month. The last live was the 23rd of February, and it is now the 23rd of March, and I am back with you. Hello, hello, and good morning. I have missed all of you. AVG, hello. Dane in the house, hello. Breon O'Malley, Dane, thank you so much for your blessings. You follow me on other platforms, especially my Facebook, so you've been seeing the tea before a lot of other people. Hello, Dane. Hello, Breon O'Malley. Chandler's in the house. Baby Avindo, is that how you say your name? Please correct me. Hello is in the house. Seneca's in the house. Odds one in my favor is in the house. Des Davis is in the house. Bethany is insane is in the house. And thank you for the welcome, baby. Thank you for the welcome. If you don't know, I am no longer in Colorado, guys. I am in Atlanta. That's right. So if I'm in Atlanta, that means my cousin beat breast cancer, okay? That was a wild ride. Y'all have been rocking with me for this last year. You all know that last January I received the devastating news, and I shifted my whole life to be able to go out to Colorado to assist my cousin as she fought that battle. So if you want to know more about that, I have a whole video on my YouTube about it. You can go and check it out. But yeah, I am officially in Atlanta, guys. I'm on the East Coast. So you know what this means. You're going to have to give me a few months because I need to get settled here, and I've got some business that I got to do. But can you say meetups? Can you say meetups? I'm going to finally get to see a lot of you in person. It's going to be a good time. Hello, 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 and good morning. I have missed all of you. Nico is in the house, not broken soul. Hello, my dear. Big Dane energy in the house. Tara Gonzalez, always bringing that beautiful energy. Sharp knife saves lives. Hello, hello, good people. Monsters in makeup. I have missed so many of you. It is just so good going through and seeing all these familiar names. Tia Sweet is in the house. Sarah Watson, blessed Sunday to you as well. Priestess Shakti Therapist is in the house. It has been so good. It is so good seeing all you guys. But y'all know I practice what I preach. I had to log off. Just because my cousin is done with her breast cancer journey doesn't mean she doesn't still have quite the journey ahead of her when it comes to recovery. Also, before I left Denver, it was a very bittersweet space. Like, I left it in such good space, but I also left to some pretty devastating news. And so I just needed a minute to process, not to mention the whole year. The whole year. Now, I had been in contact with my healers. I had been doing my healing and my processing. But when the whole thing came to a head, I had to just take a minute and pour into myself because I dedicated a whole year to someone else. And I needed to just process that. But I'm back, baby. But I'm back, and we're going to get this party started. You're also going to notice that we are on East Coast time again. So when you book a reading with me, when you attend a workshop with me, which I've got a whole bunch of new things coming up, check the website, ladyspeech.com. It will be scheduled via my time, which is now back to Eastern Standard Time. Okay, y'all? Okay. Speaking of, if you want a personal reading from me, ladyspeech.com is the place to be, but I've officially added the confession. Yeah, you can now take confession with me. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can now take confession. I have a quick and dirty, and I have a long and grimy, okay? I want to remind you, don't be confessing no illegal things, okay? If you done offed your neighbor, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I'm not the one, okay? Or the 2 or the 3 or the 4 or the 5, okay? I also realized when I was looking at my website that I did not have my prosperity divination on there. I don't know how that got taken off or removed, or maybe I never. No, I have put the prosperity divination on there because I've given prosperity divinations. But anyway, that's back on the site. So for those of you who are looking to get that divination done, check it out. And I'm also going to be adding some new things. So just stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Y'all will be getting a newsletter soon. With that being said, are you ready to get this party started? I did all of that, all of the housekeeping in that capacity. But let's do what we came here to do. Welcome to Sacred Sundays with your favorite lady speech in the place to be. And I am so excited to bring you this divination today. If you are not new to this, but you're true to this, you are an OG, not a new G, then I need you to represent and show me some love. Whether you are here in the live or you are catching this in the part of the replay gang, show me those butterflies. Show me those purple. Show me those blue hearts in the comments, baby. If you are new to this, but not true to this, you've only just seen this live. You've only just encountered my channel and my energy. You just got here. You just got here. Okay. You've only seen one or two lives. Okay. Show me some love too. Put that caterpillar in the comments. Put them green. Put them yellow hearts in the comments. It is so good to see that this sea of blue and purple, all of my OGs in the place to be. I appreciate you for rocking with me. Now you came here for a divination. So let's get this divination started. Let me show you the tools that we're going to be using today. Now, you know I'm a whole medium, baby. I'm a whole medium. I'm a whole medium. I'm a whole psychic. I don't need tools. I'm a maximalist. I love tools. So we are going to be working with my favorite. You know it, you love it, you want some more of it. The Tazama African Tarot. Yes, yes, yes. We're also going to be working with the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. We're going to be messing with that Angels and Ancestors deck. And last but not least, we're working with the Earth and Bone. Now, you see that book. You see that book. You see that book because we're going to be reading some affirmations today. Speaking of affirmations, this is main character energy on this here channel. You know who you came to see. This is the Lady Speech Experience. However, I do not mind sharing the spotlight. Children, congregation, what are my pronouns? All of them. She, her, they, them, he, king. What is the deacon? The assistant deacon. The assistant deacon affirmation box. Affirmation box, deacon assistant. What is their pronouns? It's okay to cry and fuck around and find out. Welcome to the daddy deacon to the stage. Yes, the daddy deacon is a box of affirmations that have been thoroughly mixed up. We're going to do a call and response thing with this here thing. So I'm going to pull these affirmations randomly and say them out loud. And then you're going to repeat them, because that's what we do. What does the deacon do? The deacon reads the reading, then the deacon reads us for the filth. The deacon reads the reading, and then we get read as if we're being punished for loving ourselves, as if we're being punished into loving ourselves. And that's exactly what this is. It's a punishment into loving ourselves. And we just take it. Why? Because this is the Speak and Spank, where I speak and the spirit spanks, where the spirit spanks and I speak. Interchangeable roles, interchangeable roles. Go grab your water, go grab your teas, go grab your hydration stations, go grab your notes, go grab what you need to do, because it is about time to get this party started. I neglected to make my tea this morning, so we are working with some sparkling water. This is not sponsored, although I'm manifesting a sparkling water and tea sponsorship. Yes, I am, okay? Grab your notes, do what you got to do, and we're going to get this party started. The Cash App is Lady Speech. The Venmo is Lady Speech Sankofa. The PayPal is Lady Speech Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel free to show your financial appreciation for me. Also, I did not forget about the giveaway. The giveaway will be happening now that I am in Atlanta. Remember, you will be receiving the Art of War Oracle deck, and also Moon Pumpkin is going to be sending you some Oracle Pogs. That's going to happen as soon as I locate a post office. Okay, Literally, I'm not, that's going to happen when I locate a post office. I'm currently staying with a friend. I'll be staying with another friend after this. And so once I get settled next week, I will be locating a post office and doing that giveaway. And that giveaway, if you are a member on this channel, an official Sugar Honey Dumpling, then you will receive a invite into that raffle. And I'm going to be doing raffles on a regular basis. Okay. So I'm just going to I'm going to put all your names in a hat and pull at random, and I will announce it in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. So, are you ready? I've given you enough time. I've given you enough time, baby. I've given you enough time. Now it's time to get this party started. And you know what we're going to start with? We're going to start with an affirmation. We're going to start with an affirmation. Not even that this reading is particularly bad. It's just that it's been a while. And the deacon would love to get reacquainted with you all. The deacon has missed you. 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 Shall we begin? Repeat after me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. Say it with your chest. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I want you to remember, guys, right now we are being inundated with all types of news that's bad because it's bad. But I want you to remind you that there is also good, all right? Just as much bad as going around, there's also good. Are they going to report that? No. Are the powers that be going to make sure you feel uplifted with all the good news stories going around here? No. It is your job to seek that out, okay? So I want you to remember, the deacon wants you to remember that the universe is out here trying to bless you. The universe is out here trying to bless you. So let it happen. Let it happen. Welcome all the ways. Welcome all the ways. Thank you, Deacon. You eased us into that, and I appreciate you. This next affirmation is nobody can save you but yourself, and you're worth saving. It's a war not easily won, but if anything, it's worth winning. If anything is worth winning, then this is it. You ain't got to say this. I just want you to take it in. Nobody is coming to save you but yourself. Nobody is coming to save us but ourselves. And we're worth saving. You're worth saving. It's a war not easily won, but if anything is worth winning, then this is it. Repeat after me. Nobody's coming to save us but us, and we're worth saving. Nobody's coming to save us but us, and we're worth saving. Nobody is coming to save us but us, and we are worth saving. Nobody's coming to save me but me, and I am worth saving. Nobody is coming to save me but me, and I am worth saving. Nobody is coming to save me but me, and I am worth saving. Nobody is coming to save us but us, and we are worth saving. If that doesn't encapsulate the reason why I'm going to show up for y'all, for me, for us, that right there certainly does. Because there ain't nobody, honey. You see what's going on. Ain't nobody coming. Ain't nobody coming. We are the ones we've been waiting for. You are the one that I've been waiting for. I am the one that you've been waiting for. We are the we that we've been waiting for. Our ancestors have been waiting for us that is so strong, for us that are so smart, for us that are so capable, for us that are so intelligent. That's right, Casey, we got a job to do. And the great thing is, we're not the only ones doing it. You don't gotta save the world, boo-boo. You have to save your little corner of the world. Your little corner of the world, that's it. Look out for that. And look out for the people who are in your little corner of the world, that's all. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. All right? All right. Y'all doing all right? The deacon eased us into it. Kinda. Kinda. Lydia said eased in, then throws the chair. That's exactly what happened. The deacon was like, oh. Like, you're so soft. I missed you. You all right? That's exactly what the deacon just did. We're used to it. We're used to it. This is what the deacon does. We just, exactly, everybody just assumes a position. Everybody's like, oh, and then bends over. We don't need, it's no skin off our back these days. We know what the deacon's gonna do. We know what the deacon is capable of. We've taken it before. We'll take it again. Andrea said Chuck Norris their way in, then round kicked us in the face. You ain't never lied. Knocked on the door all polite. Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? And everybody got slapped. Everybody in the house got slapped. All right, so we are gonna pull up into the Tazama deck, y'all. I love this deck. I can't wait to get settled here and get all my stuff from Ohio so I can dig into all of my other decks, because the Tazama deck sent me another deck that I can't wait to start reading out of. They sent me an oracle deck, and it's a love oracle deck. I can't wait to bust that out in my love readings. Jesus, it's a wonderful deck. It's so freaking beautiful. Anyway, we are pulling up in the Tazama deck, and you know what we're working with today? We're working with the Three of Wands, okay? We're working with the Three of Wands, all right? And this is about being able to expand your vision, watching for the ship to come in, watching our blessings come to us, and blessings coming to you because you have expanded your vision. This is a card of goodness. This is a card of harvest. This is a card of you've been working hard. Now it's time to work different. It's time to work smarter, not necessarily harder. Let me tell you something. You see what's happening. If you are out here still trying to have the same life you were trying to work for 2 or 3 years ago, baby, I'm here to tell you right now, it's time to adapt. It's time to switch it up, okay? Nothing about this world is the same. You can't be the same either. It is time to expand your visions. Now, some of you have dreams and goals that you can still accomplish, but they need to be accomplished differently. You're going to have to take a different route. You're going to have to move about this differently. You're going to have to approach it in a different way, okay? This is what this means, okay? Expand the vision. Think broader, okay? Think bigger. Step that vision up, or simply adapt the vision. We cannot continue the way that we were. This world is not the same that it was. It is time to pivot. It is time to pivot. Whatever your plans were for retirement, whatever your plans were for your life, it's time to switch it up. It's time to switch it up. This is going to mean some deep introspection in some of you. Some of you are scared to approach this pivot because you have distilled yourself down to 1 or 2 aspects of who you are. You need to expand your vision of who you are. Some of you are forgetting how capable you are because there's parts of you that you've laid to rest. Are you picking up on what I'm putting down? Are you picking up on what I'm putting down? Some of you are going to need to reach back into some of the dormant parts of you that you laid down for whatever reason and resurrect those parts, because those parts of you contain wisdom. It contains wisdom. It contains opportunities, okay? It contains thought processes and ways of thinking that is going to help you get through what you gotta go through now. This ain't the time to approach things the way you have been. It's time to expand the vision. For some of you, this is about the recovery of old parts of yourself. For some of you, it's about letting the new parts of you that have been simmering under the surface finally bloom, okay? It's about letting the new aspects of you, the way you've grown, let that take you where it's supposed to be. Some of y'all are out here like crabs or snakes in old bodies. You feel so uncomfortable. Why does my life not feel good? Why does everything not feel like it fits? Because it's an old body, honey. It's an old body and it's time for you to shed it. It's an old life and it's time for you to shed it, okay? Some of you need to take a note from what I just did and move, leave, all right? Where you are living no longer is offering you what you need to grow, okay? The container that some of you are in, you've outgrown your fish tank, you've outgrown your cage, you've outgrown it, and you need something bigger and you need something new, all right? This is the moment to do it now. For a lot of you, a lot of us who picked up on this a couple months ago, a lot of us who picked up on this like a year or two ago, we are standing at the place where we're watching the new ship come in, all right? We are standing at the place where we're seeing the blessings and the good things come to us, all right? Receive, receive those blessings. Baby, when I tell you this move, from the moment I was leaving Colorado, every step of the way, the spirits affirmed me. Every part of the journey, I was being given a blessing. Every step of the way, the spirits were like, this is exactly what we need you to do. We need you to take 10,000 steps forward into your new life. If you trust us to guide you where you need to be, you're going to get everywhere you need to go. Okay? And that's exactly what I did. Let the spirits guide you. Let the spirits guide you into your next space, into your next incarnation, okay? It's time to expand the vision. You're not thinking big enough. You're not thinking expansive enough. For some of you, this means you need to go back to the drawing board with your vision and blow it up. You're thinking too small. You're thinking too small. Think big. Think bigger, okay? Think bigger, okay? Think bigger, all right? But it's time. It's time to expand the vision. And please know blessings are coming to this from you, all right? This is the time to pivot. And y'all, like, you're like, what direction should I go? Your pivot should be a mixture of the guidance from the ancestors. Your pivot should be a mixture of what are you wanting, needing, and desiring from your life. Some of you, you're going to need to sit down and look at your finances, your love life, your all parts of your life, your fitness, your health, okay? Your family life, all right? What do you want from your hobbies? What do you want from like your interests? All of that. What are your passions? You're going to have to look at all of that. And that's the intersection you pivot from, okay? Some of you, it's simply stop leading the life that other people prescribe for you. You out here leading a life that your mama told you you should, or that society told you you should. At my big age, society definitely is not telling me to go off and do my thing and to follow my passions. It's telling me to settle down even deeper. And you know what? That life can get a big old this. Follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow what life is telling you. The world as we know it is done. Be different. Be different. Expand it. Expand your vision. Expand your vision. Now, some of y'all are going to expand your vision so hard, your whole old life goes away. The old vision is completely obliterated and you're left with something new. And you know what? Good for you. You know what? Good for you. You know what? That's exactly what needs to happen for you. That's exactly what needs to happen for you. Okay? Handle it. Handle it, but be smart about it, okay? I didn't just pull Atlanta out my butt, okay? I didn't just say, ooh, Georgia. I knew I was moving to Georgia a year ago. I asked them. Before I understood what was happening with my cousin, I knew I was coming to Georgia. I knew. And once I got told and I confirmed it, then everything happened with my cousin. I still knew I was coming here. It was just delayed, okay? And I took my time to do my research and really vision it into a good reception here. And I'm coming into blessing. So take your time, do you do, but it's time to pivot and handle your business, okay? It's time to pivot and handle your business. Now, Honora said, I've been having trouble seeing what the vision is, and I don't know what's really clouding me right now. now. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or if something else, because I did recently. So here's my suggestion for those of you who are having a hard time seeing the vision. Get your spiritual hygiene on. Clean that house physically and then clean that house spiritually. If you don't have ownership of the whole house, clean your room or your space physically and energetically, okay? Clean your person physically and then clean it energetically and spiritually. Hop yourself in that bathtub and get yourself a spiritual bath, okay? Spend some time in prayer and meditation. Also, spend some time doing exactly what I said. Sometimes the call comes from what you are wanting and desiring. This move was not, it was not motivated by community. It was motivated about what I needed to be the best version of me. When I'm the best version of me, I'm going to automatically show up amazing for the community. I'm going to automatically do what I need to do for the community. So, some of you can't see the vision for what the purpose is because you're centering too many other people. What do you need? What do you desire? What do you require? And from all aspects of your life. The spirits told me to move here because I detailed exactly what I needed. And I went through all areas of my life and spotlighted what I wanted. And it wasn't just what I needed, what I wanted. I declared to the universe what I wanted in every single aspect of my life. I declared what I was ready for. And then Spirit told me this is the best place to make all of those things happen. And now that I'm in this place, I have so much juice and so much energy for my community. The ideas. I immediately stepped down here and added 4 services to my website. I immediately stepped down here and got inspired with what in-person events. I immediately was ready to start planning these meet and greets and getting out here and traveling. I immediately started feeling the benefits for me in this place, and my automatic response is to produce more good things for my community. Center yourself. Center yourself. Ask yourself what it is you need, want, require, and desire, and quit being scared about it. Be bold about what it is. Be bold. I was very bold and audacious with everything I asked the universe for. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And you can too. But you're going to have to believe you're worthy of it. We're going to talk about that worthiness piece a little bit later on in the reading, okay? Okay, so y'all doing all right? You doing all right? Brianna O'Malley said, I need to recenter myself and decenter others. Amen. 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 JC Naomi said, my plans is to move to GA soon too, baby. I'm here. Come on down. It's been a good thing. It's been a good thing. Susan said, Susan B said, every time I give something away in my mutual aid group, I make a new connection in my community, and it's such a blessing. I'm learning that letting go of something really does make space for more. Amen. 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 And that brings up a good point too. Some of y'all can't see the big picture because your world is literally too cluttered. Start getting rid of things that you don't need. That includes situations and people as well as things. Sometimes you need a little bit of a clearing of the space in order to get that party started the way that it needs to be. Okay? All right. Honora Enigma said, you're 2 hours away from me now, Captain. So there's that. That's right. I can touch so many more of you, a lot more, in a non-creepy way. All right, let's move on to the next card in the reading, which is the 7 of Pentacles, darling. The 7 of Pentacles. Let's talk about reaping these rewards. Let's talk about long-term goals. Okay, do you see what's going on? Expand the vision, step your game up, level up, okay? And rewards, rewards, rewards. Harvesting. Pentacles, money. Show me the money, baby. Show me the money. Well, let's talk about prosperity, okay? And the fact that it's going to come from you handling your business and doing what you need to do, standing on business. This is a harvest card. This is pulling good things to you card. This is appreciate what you got now so you can stack more and get more card, okay? This is when you follow your passion, when you follow the vision, you're going to get rewarded card, okay? That's what this is, all right? There's going to be immediate blessings if you do you. There's going to be immediate blessings if you do you. You know what I'm saying? Immediate blessings if you do you, if you follow your heart, if you handle your business, okay? This is also too about working smarter and not necessarily harder. Working smarter, not necessarily harder. Now, I am not telling you to move in the way that capitalism tells you to move. I'm telling you to do the opposite. Right now, capitalism is like hustle, 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 get 14 million jobs because you can't survive without it, okay? And spirit is telling you, follow me. As in your spirit wants you to follow them, okay? Follow me. Follow your passions, okay? And I'm going to lead you to the ways of prosperity, all right? This is the time of harvest for those of you who've been handling business, for those of you who've been paying attention to spirit, for those of you who've been doing what they say. You about to come up. You about to come up in a very big way. Do you understand me? For those of you who've been appreciating what you got, for those of you who haven't been complaining, you about to reap a whole lot of rewards, okay? Some of you going to get some unexpected money. Some of you going to get some free things. Some of you going to get some opportunities to get the more money and to get the free things, okay? Things are getting ready to happen to you. Now, for you in a good way. For those of you who haven't been listening, you about to watch other people reap rewards and you're going to be left with a whole lot of nothing because you didn't listen to what Spirit told you to do. You have an opportunity to listen again. Step your game up. Let go of what you need to let go of so that you can get your money, handle your business, okay? Yes, we talking prosperity, and yes, we're not gonna panic. We're not gonna panic. We know. If you in America, you know what's going down. You see it. Things is wild over here. The economy is. This is going to be one of the most important times to really dig into spirit and listen to your people. Do you think you're the first person to have to survive some crazy shit? You're not. You think you're the first person who have had to survive a crazy government? You're not. And you know what? There are people who do thrive under these circumstances and times. It's possible. But you're going to have to lean all the way up into and pull up into your faith, pull up into spirit. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to do that. And you're going to have to lean into your spiritual community as well as foundational community. Let me tell you something. I often think about the Harlem Renaissance. I often think about with my people, Black American people, the Harlem Renaissance was so rich in culture and community that I forget that it was placed in a time in America when all of America was going to shit. The Harlem Renaissance, from the music, from the things we innovated so much. There are so many things that are culturally a staple in America because of the Harlem Renaissance, because of Black things. The lottery system as we know it, do you know where that came from? Black culture and Black community, running the numbers. The number system. The number system. Do you know how many how the number systems fed people in the community? It kept hope going in the community. I know we're going through crazy times, y'all, but it doesn't mean that like all of us, there's a possibility to survive and thrive through this, okay? But we're going to have to employ some old school tactics, all right? Good things are coming. Y'all been hearing my tagline since the beginning of last year. I've been saying this thing. Good things are here, good things are coming. Good things are here, good things are coming. Good things are here, good things are coming. That's been my mantra that I root myself in every single day. Anytime I hear bad news, I see it, I process it, then I say good things are here, good things are coming. I affirm that in myself to keep that energy flowing in my life because that is true. Good things are in fact here. Good things are in fact coming, all right? I know there's a lot of you who are being inundated with bad news and that's what they want. They want you to be overwhelmed. They want you to forget your hope. They want you to forget that there are people fighting. They want you to forget that there are good things being born and happening throughout this whole world, inside of this country and outside of this country. Remember, good things are here and good things are coming. Build from a place of prosperity, mental prosperity, emotional prosperity, physical prosperity. Build from that space, okay? And remember, loves, this ain't no toxic positivity over here. We acknowledge over here the systematic things that are in place to keep people down. And we also acknowledge the power of our faith, our hope, and our spirituality, and how that alone can shift a lot of things in our world, okay? Sarah Watson said it perfectly. I love it. We are the good things, and we are leveling up Amen. All right. All right, good people. Cash App Lady Speech, Venmo Lady Speech, Sankofa, PayPal Lady Speech, Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel free to show your financial appreciation for this labor. I have missed you all so much. I miss you all so much. I do appreciate the breaks when I take them. I am always going to practice what I preach. Y'all need to get out of public when you need to get out of public. And especially with everything that's going on in the world, like I definitely am a master empath. So I do what I do to take care of myself, but I also feel it. And I make sure that I take care of me. And I want you to do the same, but I do be missing you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, good people, let's do some affirmations. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Repeat after me. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. And remember, this prosperity, when we speak on prosperity over here, it's not just financial prosperity. It is prosperity in health. It is prosperity in relationships. It's prosperity in love. It's prosperity in all the ways that we can have it. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Repeat after me. I liberate my life from disempowering beliefs. 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 A friendly reminder that if you want a reading from me, hit me up at ladyspeech.com. I have 8 different divination styles, not styles, but readings that you can get from there. Also, I'm back to doing personal video requests. I have a new system. I wasn't really doing that great when I first offered it. So I took it away and now it's back because I have a much better system for that. So yeah, check out ladyspeech.com. And if you're looking to get down with me on a full moon ritual, because please, you've discovered we are no longer doing the full moon or new moon lives. I did promise you that I was going to record those and get you those, and I have not done that yet. I am going to get that done. We are going to start that as of next month. But I did that because I wanted to actually do ritual with y'all on those days sometimes. So that's what's going to happen. And you know what I think we're going to do is once a month, I'm going to choose either a full moon or a new moon, do the ritual, and then do the other one as a live reading. We're going to figure it out. So if you want to join me for next month's full moon ritual, hit up ladyspeech.com because those tickets are live. Let us move on to the next cards. We are moving into the African Goddess Rising deck. Let's talk about worthiness. Let's talk about worthiness. Also, Sade, welcome to the Sugar Honey Dumpling crew. Appreciate your presence here, baby. Appreciate your presence here. Appreciate your presence here. Casey said, I have not felt this much freedom in my life. Both abusers are dead parents, and my husband is now my ex and has moved out. My life has been better for it. Amen. Amen. Congratulations, Casey. It's only up from here. Dane said, the new moon ritual was just incredible. Definitely joining the full moon ritual. Welcome, my love. Welcome. I can't wait to have you there. And it was fun practicing and playing moon magic with you that last time, Dane. I appreciate ya. All right, y'all. Let's talk about worthiness. A tete worthiness. Okay. JC Naomi said, will you be doing any in-person lady speech? I am. Are you talking about divinations? Yes, I will be doing some divinations and things in Atlanta. I didn't do any in-person things in Ohio, but I will be doing some in-person things in Atlanta. That is still yet a while off. I really kind of want to get to know the city and do a little bit more exploring and get settled here. But there is a couple of events that I will be doing. And also, I am back in my artist lane. A lot of you guys are actually here because you know me as an artist first and then a healer. And so we're getting back on the stage, people. Some of you are going to get to see my damn near naked body. Yeah, because I'm a burlesque dancer. So a few of you are going to get to see my tattoos up close and personal. But I'm definitely hopping back on the stage and all kinds of stuff. So there will be opportunities. Again, it's going to be a minute because I need to get settled here. I need to get my things and I need to practice with my things. But you will see me. A lot of me. That's for the grown-ups. If you're under 18, you're going to have to find some other entertainment. It's going to be a good time, though. I hope you're ready. All right, so a tete worthiness. Let's talk about it. Some of you struggle. And it's not your fault. Your parents abused you into thinking you were not worthy. Your ex abused you into thinking you are not worthy. A lot of you think you're not worthy because of the way people treated you. And then most of you retired those outer bullies and you became your biggest inner bully. It's time to address it. You are worthy of healing. Look me in my eye right now. Put everything down. You are worthy of healing. You are worthy of help. You are worthy of receiving love and deep care. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of wealth. You do not deserve to be treated less than. You do not deserve to be treated like an afterthought. You do not deserve to be treated like shit from a boss, coworkers, family, mother, son, father, daughter, grandparent, nobody. You do not deserve the bullying that you give to your inner child. Your inner child deserves better. Hasn't your inner child been bullied enough? You deserve better. You deserve more. So you need to sit and work with that. You need to sit and get to the root of why you feel like you ain't worthy of help. Why you ain't feel like you ain't worthy of love. Why you feel like you ain't worthy of joy. Why you feel like you ain't worthy. You're worthy now. 20 pounds overweight, 50 pounds overweight, 100 pounds overweight. You're still worthy. You're worthy 50 pounds underweight. You're worthy if your bank account is sitting at a negative. You're worthy if you have no savings. You're worthy if you live paycheck to paycheck. You're worthy. You're worthy. You are letting capitalism and white supremacy win every time you play into that unworthiness. Do you want them to win? Do you want them to win? Because you're letting them win. You're letting them win when you act like you don't deserve. Do you want them to win where they're winning? They're winning. They're winning. Who's we? Who's they? Your abusers, your past oppressors, the powers that be. You're worthy. You're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy. So I guess that's your assignment for the next few weeks. Go buy yourself a dry erase marker, and I want you to write "I'm worthy" on all your mirrors. Your car mirrors, your compact mirror, your bathroom mirror, your hallway mirror. And then, after a couple of days of telling yourself that, I want you to ask yourself the question, when was the first time I was told and given the message I was unworthy? I want you to ask your body, I want you to ask your mind to show you the memory. And then I want you to begin to heal from that place. You're worthy. I need you to know it so you fucking fight like you are. I need you to know it. Your spirits need you to know it so you stand up for yourself and for others like you are. What good is you standing up for other people if you're not going to stand up and advocate for yourself, if you're not going to fiercely fight for yourself? I am going to fight first like hell for me. This is the only reason why I can show up so fiercely for y'all. I am just as worthy as all of you. You are just as worthy as all of us. Work on it. Fight for yourself like you matter because you matter. Repeat after me. I matter. If you are in a space where you can hear my voice and go find a mirror, go get your behind up and go stand in front of the mirror and say, I matter. If you have a reflective surface where you can see your face, I want you to look into that reflective surface and say, I matter. If you don't have any of that, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to wrap your hands around you and I want you to say, I matter. I matter. My voice matters. My body matters. My spirit matters. My thoughts matter. I matter. I matter. I matter. And I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of care. I am worthy of joy. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of satisfaction. I am worthy and I matter. Say it with your chest. And get to doing the healing work up under that so that you can really get this ingrained in you. And for a lot of you, these ideas started when you were a child. So you're going to go, and a lot of you can identify what age you were. So in addition to fortifying you and letting yourself know that you're worthy, I want you to do some inner work around that inner child. I want you to do some good things for that inner child the next couple of weeks. I want you to pour into that inner child because that inner child has been carrying that burden for a very long time. And it's time that that inner adult eases that burden. Let's do some affirmations. Whoo, Deacon, you are cold-blooded and so good. There is nothing in me that is undeserving of good. Damn, Deacon. There is nothing in me undeserving of good. 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 All right, Deacon, you are wild for that one. Good God. Repeat after me. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. Okay, Deacon. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. Nico said, throwing hands. Toasty said, now they're just showing off. Casey, out of pocket. I like how everybody was like, whoa. We all were like, why you gotta beat us up this way? If I didn't fully believe in spirit, these Deacon experiences on Sunday, my God, here we go. I allow myself, the Deacon was like, and you better not disassociate. Because why were a lot of you about to disassociate? why was everybody just about to be like, I don't want to be here? And Spirit was like, if you don't get your ass right back in your body. My God. Spirit was like, you better stay in. This is hilarious. Yeah, the Deacon, the Deacon apparently missed y'all. I think I've learned my lesson. I think when we take breaks, the Deacon be storing that energy up and then just unleashes it. Because, Lord, I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. Yep, Deacon did not come to play today. Thank you so much for your super chat. Bethany is insane. Bethany said, blessed to have you back and seeing you thrive. Dom Daddy, thank you for the medicine in the kickoff of spring equinox. Stepped me through ass when I saw you went live. You're the best, never change. You're the best. Bethany is insane. And you know what? I just appreciate y'all rocking with me. You have watched me put myself back together these last 3 years. I've wanted to show, the way that I'm about to show up for y'all is the way that I've been wanting to show up for the last 3 years. But, you know, I was hard-headed. I had to just be put down continuously because I was trying to move past resting. And I finally got it. But we're here, and I love you all so much. And I'm just so happy we have this little community of ours. All right, you beautiful people, let us keep us going. We are going to push up into the Angels and Ancestors deck, and we are working with the Air Guardian Shift Your Perception, okay? So this goes back to that first card with the pivoting card where we need to really shift, expand the vision. This is also a part of expanding the vision. This is a call to looking at where our thought process has been limited. How are we limiting ourselves? It's about making sure that we open up so that we can see things differently, so that we can see things differently from an expanded space, okay? For some of you, this is going to be pulling you into a space where you've done deeper healing and you've done deep enough healing. Now you're able to see a different perspective. For me, how this hits is, you know, as I have been healing from an abused childhood, an abusive childhood, the more that I heal, the more that I'm able to see and hold space for the humanity of my abusers. Now, this does not mean any of them are welcomed in my life. Some of the things that they have did were so horrible that they will never be forgiven. However, it is important to see different perspectives. For instance, my parents weren't good people. They were not good people. But the older that I get, I absolutely understand, as two Black people living in the time that they were, given the resources that they had, given the parentage that they had, given what was happening politically, I absolutely see how they got where they got. Is my father forgiven for the way that he was a horrible father and for the way that he messed up my mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health? No. That dude has not made any strides. Have I processed, and do I continue to process what happened to me? Yes. I've processed it to the point where I don't hold it anymore. But also, I understand how we got there. I understand how we got there. Shifting your perspective can give you so much insight. Being able to see that shift in perspective also allowed me not to take what happened to me as a child so personally. It wasn't hatred to me. That dude wasn't right. It wasn't personal. It wasn't personal. That dude wasn't right long before I was conceived. That dude was hurting people physically, emotionally, in all of the ways before I was conceived. The way I got hurt wasn't personal, wasn't right. It also wasn't personal. The way that in itself went so far hardcore to help me with my self-esteem and my worthiness aspect of things, okay? So there's a lot of ways that you're going to be called to shift your perspective. Some of you are going to get new insight in regards to some old injuries that you've received, old things that you've endured. Some of you are going to get insight in regards to just seeing from a different perspective, being able to see more players in the game, okay? This is about expanding your mindset. Some of you, it's shifting your perception because you are only seeing one way to work with things, okay? You've always done things this way this whole time, and you are not seeing that there is a billion different other ways to do it, and you're going to have to choose one of those billion different ways to do it, okay? So the air guarding is about shifting your perspective and letting another shift come in. Now, this also might mean you dead wrong. All right. It's okay to have believed a certain way, to have believed a certain thing for a long time, and then to be like, you know what? That was actually really bigoted of me. That was actually really prejudiced of me. That was racist, or that was sexist, or that was transphobic, or that was not good of me. And now I've been educated and I feel and I see things differently. Okay. This is about being able to shift perspective. This is important in regards to building community. Building village and community does not mean we're all going to get along. Darling, when I official all the communities that I build, I don't expect you to believe like me, and I don't necessarily want you to. I want us to have a base level of where we have camaraderie and where we have a base level of understanding, but all of us coming from different perspectives will make the village stronger. We have to, what I'm concerned is are we able to see each other's perspective? Are we able to see that? Okay. So shifting perspectives is going to be a thing, looking at things differently. Even this is going to be integral when it comes to pivoting. Earlier, I said some of you are going to go for the same goals, dreams, desires that you have, but you have to approach it differently. In order to approach it differently, you're going to need to see a different perspective. You're going to need to shift your perspective. It's like I had two routes that I could have taken to come to Georgia. I chose to go up instead of going down. Simple as that. Simple as that. I looked at what the perspective was if I went down, and I looked at what the perspective was when I went up, and I chose to go up because I wanted that perspective instead of coming down into it. Simple. Being able to see differently. This is about redefining what certain core things in your life that might be, you might need to reapproach it, all right? But shifting your perspective is going to be important. Next up, we have the medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. So the next few weeks, you're going to need to be open to healing information. And this looks like a few things. Some of you, go see the doctor and listen to what the doctor is telling you. For some of you, your body is telling you certain things. I knew when I was leaving Colorado, my body literally, I had a dream about what substances and things my body was not here for. I'm currently on a light detox from certain foods and from certain things because my body was like, absolutely not. We're good. We don't want that anymore. You need to shift your habits around eating this, this, and this, and this. And I was like, got it. And I feel so much better. I feel so much better physically. I feel so much better physically. So this is about listening to healing information. Some of you, your bodies are speaking to you and you're not listening. Some of you, your mental is trying to tell you something and you're not listening. Some of you ain't resting. Your body is telling you we need to take a nap. Go take a nap. Drink more water. Do what it is that you have to do, but be open to healing information. This is not the time to ignore the signs. This is not the time to ignore the signs. This is not the time to ignore the signs. Okay, so Medicine Guardian, be open to that information. Be open to, as spirit is speaking to you, be open to it and act accordingly, okay? Act accordingly. Some of you have disassociated so hard that you aren't getting the cues. So if that is the case, come back to your body. Come back. If you can't feel you being hungry, you being tired, if you are not feeling pain the way you used to, if you just feel numb, well, start there. Start there. Start there. Bring yourself back into feeling. Bring yourself back into feeling so that you can pay attention to what it is that you need to pay attention to, okay? Like I said, I already know. I knew before moving down here, Spirit was like, I already know what direction. I took 3 months off of powerlifting. I took 3 months off of doing all of that. Spirit was like, you need to chill for a second. And I'm glad I did, because I needed to process the last 3 months in Colorado. Like, it was heavy emotionally and mentally. But I have a whole new program that I'm coming back to. I'm not even approaching my powerlifting like I have been the last 3 years. This 3 months off has given me a time to redefine my philosophy around it. It's given me a time to redefine what my goals are, what it is that I ultimately want to do, and we're doing it. So be open to healing information. And I also needed to too. I was getting a little bored and I was getting lax with my forms and all of that. So, listen to the healing information. And I'm glad I did that, because I probably would have gotten hurt if I would have just kept going. I was in a space of deep disassociation, and that's not a good place to be in the gym when you're moving heavy weight. So I'm glad that I am back on point, and I'll be able to re-enter that feeling a whole lot better. But listening to healing information, okay? Okay? All right. I love that y'all are just in the comments supporting each other. I love that. I love that. Brianna O'Malley said, when I left Florida, my body made me sleep. I've been sleeping and resting so much. Good for you. Low key, when I went to Ohio, y'all saw what happened. I slept a lot and I got on myself and I felt really bad, because I would get Sunday service. I would be in the bed up until it was time, and then I would do it and eat and then be in my room sleeping. Like, but I was burnt out, and I also was doing a lot for my community, and I just needed to rest. So I'm glad you're doing what you need to. I'm so glad you're doing what you need to. Reset, y'all. Reset. All right, let's do some affirmations. This is a proverb that says, a joy that is shared is made double. So I think this is really beautiful. Share your joy, y'all. Share your joy. Please make sure that you're on your social media sharing your successes, or just share joyful things. Like, remember, like, this is a lot. So you see me using my social media very intentionally. I know that y'all are seeing the news, so I don't come at a lot of world events unless I'm feeling moved to say something about it. I use my social media as a space for myself to be inspired, as well as other people. Like, it's about sharing joy and sharing pertinent information, because that goes a long way. A joy that's shared is made double. Repeat after me. A joy that's shared is made double. 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 This next one is, the universe lifts me, supports me, guides me. 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 Tia Sweet said consensual hugs, kisses, and or butt taps to those who need it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear. You are such a beautiful soul. Lydia, thank you for your super chat, my dear. Lydia said, Cap, I know you got a lot going on, so I was wondering maybe you could join the Discord that Carlos set up. Sweetness. Thank you so much for that. I will check into it. I will check into it. But I'm still also going to be doing the official. All of that's here soon, but I definitely will check into that. I will. All right, good people. Let's continue with the last cards of the reading. We are in the Earth and Bone deck. And we have the Faith card. Now, y'all know I like to read the affirmation, so we're going to do that and then get to the interpretation. The key words for this card is hope, inspiration, and rejuvenation. Hope, inspiration, and rejuvenation. The affirmation is, I allow the energy of love to flow through me. I let go of all self-limiting beliefs. I allow the energy of love to flow through me. I let go of all limiting beliefs. This is all about choosing what lights you up. This is all about choosing what inspires you. This is all about feeding your hope. This is all about doing the things that rejuvenate you, okay? This world, the powers that be are trying to tear you down. The best that you can do is pour hope into yourself. Turn off the news. You know what's going on. You do not need to see every single thing that is happening to every single person. Check in. Keep your head on swivel. Know generally what's going on so that you can care for people. Think globally, act locally, okay? But you need to be spending way more time pouring into yourself. You need to be spending way more time hearing about stories of people making change and doing good things in your community. You need to spend more time pouring into yourself, resting, eating the food that you can get your hands on that's nourishing, okay? Pouring into you. Sarah Watson said it, look at it, but do not stare. Look at everything that is going on, but do not stare. Do you hear me? Pour into you. I had to move into a whole new situation so that I can create a space where I am being poured into, because there's a whole lot of pouring out I'm getting ready to do. Do you understand me? Feed your hope. Feed your hope. I needed to move myself in a situation where I could access joyful things a lot more readily. I needed to be around Black joy. I needed to be around that and Black bliss so that I can perpetuate my own happiness, okay? Feed your hope. Feed your hope. I needed to sit down for those 3 years and rest in Ohio because Spirit knew what was coming and Spirit knew I had something to say about it and I had something for it. But in order to be ready for this, in order to stand in my power, in order to do my job, they set my behind down. They made me rest. They made me get rid of vampirical relationships. They made me check my self-esteem. They made me check my codependency. They made me go through my life and remove things that were taken from me so that I could give more to myself. Feed your hope. Look at everything that's going on, but stop staring. People in power are only going to get more nasty. You don't need to know. That's the story. That's the story. People with money, people in power are fighting like hell to keep themselves on top. And they're going to do nasty things to everybody else. That's a story. You don't need to stare at it. They're going to get worse. Now, what are you going to do about it? You going to cry? Because I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to cry and I'm going to get up. I'm going to cry while I'm getting up. I'm going to cry while I'm fighting back. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. And then I'm going to laugh because I'm going to pursue my joy. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to make art about it. I'm going to make community about it. I'm going to create safe spaces for people to heal about it. That's what I'm going to do about it. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Do something. Get out of freeze mode. Get out of freeze mode. Get out of fawn mode. It's time to fight. Get out of run mode. It's time to fight. What you going to do about it? What you going to do about it? I'm going to heal about it. That's what I'm going to do. Feed your hope. And do the things you need to do to pour in to you. All right. Last but not least, we've got the cage. Perfect. The key words for this is freedom, release, reclaiming power. Speaking of reclaiming power, I have a whole reclaiming power ritual because we talked about inner bullies. Spirit told me to bring that ritual back. So we're going to be doing a calling my power back from my inner bully. That's right. That's right. That's on the website. Calling my power back because a lot of y'all talking too much shit about yourself and I'm over it. You're bullying yourself and I'm over it. So we're going to address it. Anyway, freedom, release, reclaiming power. I do not need to dominate anyone to be spiritually awake and attain abundance. I choose to be kind to myself. I do not need to dominate anyone to be spiritually awake and attain abundance. I choose to be kind to myself. I do not need to dominate anyone to be spiritually awake and attain abundance. I choose to be kind to myself. Just a heads up real quick. I want you guys to know I have definitely adjusted prices on my website because I know I deserve to get paid, but I also know folks deserve to have these services as well. So we've adjusted those prices on that website and we've brought them down a little bit. Okay, so that's all, but that's that. And I am committed to bringing a range of things, of products, because times is tight. So, like, if you only got $5, I got something for you. If you only got $15, I got something for you. So, we doing what we got to do. But I do not need to dominate anyone to be spiritually awake and attain abundance. I choose to be kind to myself. It's time to let go. It's time to cleanse. It's time for a transformation. It's time to release. It's time to let go of persons, places, things, entities, anything that is holding you back and stopping you from freedom. This is the perfect. We started out, this is a perfect card to end the reading. You start out with expanding your vision and how beautiful things are going to come from that. It is time to let go. Truly die to the old life. The world around us is shifting. We're not recovering on a global. Even if all the leaders who were causing craziness mysteriously went away, we're not going back to what was. It's a new ball game. It's a new ball game. We've entered into new territory. Things are dying and something else is being born. You have the opportunity to do the same. You can commit to what you were doing before, and that's going to die off just like all of this is. And it ain't going to end pretty just like all of this is. But if you choose to be new, if you choose to grant yourself freedom, and my question to you is, what do you have to lose? In a dying world, what do you have to lose deciding to be new? Nothing. You don't have anything to lose. It's time to level up. It's time to be kind to yourself by letting go of your old life. And that includes family members. That includes friends. That includes possessions. It's time to level up. It's time to level up. Freedom is yours. So your question to you this week and for the next couple of weeks is, what does my cage look like? What does my cage feel like? And how am I going to liberate myself from this cage? For some of you, the process is going to look like busting out your tools and dismantling your cage bar by bar and processing that. For some of you, you are going to sit in meditation and dissolve your cage via prayer and ceremony. For some of you, you are going to bust with sheer force out of that cage. Whatever your process looks like, understand what your cage looks like and begin to free yourself from it. Because your best medicine for yourself and your community is going to come when you feel your freest and when you are at your freest. It's time to reclaim your power. That cage that you are in is stopping you from being your full, powerful self. For some of you, the cage looks like the conventional house and job and mortgage and the traditional life you've been living. For some of you, the cage is the seemingly free life you've been living, but it's actually not free. This cage looks differently for all of us, but it is time to look at the cage that you are in. Some of you, it's the cage of fear. You've let fear keep you from healing. You've let fear keep you from improving. You've let fear keep you from reaching your fear of success. What does your cage look like? And what are you going to do to eradicate it? All right, good people. I love you so very much. Remember, ladyspeech.com is the place to be if you want to meet with me, from divinations to mentorship to confession to other things. That's where you can book me for all of the things, okay? Also, any events. I've got a calling my power back ritual, the full moon ritual. And these are, you've got a few weeks. I set these a couple weeks away. So for all of these, you've got a few weeks to get about this. I also have a new workshop, busting down, called Behind the Veil. It's all about examining internalized misogynoir. All right. Everyone is programmed at this point to dislike Black femmes and women. It's a key component to many systems that we participate in. So we're going to dismantle that. This workshop is not for Black femmes. I do have a Behind the Veil workshop decoding misogynoir internally for Black femmes and no one else. This is for everybody else who is not a Black woman or who is not a Black femme. Okay? So head on to the website, and also you all will be receiving your I've been threatening to send y'all a newsletter. I hate bothering people with newsletters, but it's necessary. Y'all are actually going to get one. It's been a few months, so y'all are going to get one in the next couple of weeks. I love you all so much. We are back, baby. It is Eastern Standard Time, so we're going to play with this time zone. You know, 11:11 is my favorite, but I'm also very mindful of the fact that not everybody this isn't convenient for everyone. So we're going to play around a little bit, not too much, but we're back, baby. We're back, and it's so good to be back. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your support. I appreciate you all so deeply. Moon, Daisy, Llama Root in the house. I appreciate you all so deeply, and I cannot wait to continue to build this community, especially with everything going down. It is an honor to be with you all. It is an honor to support you all. Moon Daisy said, sitting back and taking all this in because it speaks to me so loud. Bless you, Captain. I love seeing your beautiful face and love the blessing and love and blessings to everyone in this community. You bring me joy. You all bring me so much joy. Thank you, Nico, for reminding people to like the live. And it is so good to be back with all of you. Please, please take care of yourselves. Ground yourselves, watch that disassociation, and we will be back here next week. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Mwah! Mwah. Okay, Tia Sweet said you enjoy the newsletters. Okay, thank you. I needed to hear that before I left because I'd be feeling like I annoy you guys with it, and I don't be wanting annoying you. But I will be better about doing regular newsletters. With that being said, I love you so much. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye.